What's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for me. This is Drinks with JD.
Yeah, well, the whole purpose of the business is to sort of give people the opportunity to be close to the market, but still have a normal lifestyle. So, you know, San Diego, we're not in the heart of LA,
Yes.
but we can still drive up to LA to
Yes.
shoot a commercial.
That's right.
We can drive up for a callback. So you don't have to be like in the thick of it, but we can sort of keep our normal lives and where we live. And be close to our families and, you know, just commute when we need to. And the same thing with Long Island. You know, they're right outside Manhattan, so they can take a train or they can drive, but it's just like an extracurricular activity. You know, they can just keep their normal lives and go to their same school and come home and do their, you know, homework and dance practice and football practice, and then just, you know, go into the city for an audition when they need to. So I did not want to let those studios go when I took, you know, over for those previous owners back in the day, because they were thriving and they had helped so many people. And I was like, there's money to be made, there's people to, you know, help succeed, and we're going to do it. And so I was just bi-coastal for so long, going back and forth and, you know, just helping them grow.
Okay. Now, what's Tower Talent's mission statement?
Yeah. My biggest mission statement is to really just help build the confidence in anybody that we meet.
Yes.
Whether they try this for the first time and they're not sure what to expect, or they've been training their whole life, it's to help them like get that extra spark in them, that they feel like they can do anything and that people are behind them and supporting them and cheering them on, because this really does need that. You know, people will tell you, oh, it's 1 in a million, or, you know, you're never going to be able to do it.
Exactly.
And it's a very nerve-wracking thing for those who are not in front of the camera or those who are not on stage to put yourself out there and be so vulnerable. And so it's like people are always dreaming about it and wanting to do it and sitting on their bed, and they're like, oh, you know, but it's taking that first step and letting someone know that this is a safe space and this is where you come to practice and make mistakes and to, you know, trust yourself and trust scene partners and work together to create achieve your dreams and to create art. And there is no really wrong way of doing it. You know, that's the beauty of art and performance. So but a lot of people don't know that. You know, so my goal is just to instill confidence in everybody, and where that takes them is so great, because people apply to, you know, the biggest colleges, or they're starting their own businesses, or, you know, they do make it in Hollywood. It's like these skills you can learn wherever you go. So at the end of the day, that's the basis for me, and then everything else is just icing on the cake of introducing them to agents and casting people and networking and all that fun stuff. The mission is really to, you know, give them the empowerment to do it in the first place.
That's right. Okay, so what makes Megan so selfless? Where do you get that fire to help other people achieve their dreams? Where does that come from?
You know, I think it comes from just me always sort of wanting to do it myself and wanting to be a part of the industry, and feeling like I didn't know where to start, or like there was no way my mom would have done this for me as a kid, because she was like so spread thin. And actually my father passed away when I was younger, so my mom was raising us all 6 kids. So I always was like, no, it's like so far-fetched. I never had heard of a place like John Robert Powers, or knew that that's like how you could do it, you know? So as I got older and realized like, wow, people can really start when they're younger, I want to help that. I want to be a part of it and give people the opportunity to start in a way that I didn't have. But of course now I do it in all sorts of different ways. But you know, that's, I think, what gave me that fire to want to do it.
No doubt. Well, thank you for helping a lot of us out. You know, for me, I appreciate who you are, and that selflessness that you carry, and I appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you. There have been a lot of sacrifices as a business owner. I'm sure any business owner will tell you, there's been so many, ups and downs and all of that.
Well, forgive me interrupting. Well, I guess, how about this? What is one of the biggest challenges of being a woman in business?
Yeah. I know. I think people sort of take that for granted in a way, that there really aren't as many, women business owners. But I try not to think of it that way, because I don't like to use that card. I know it's always like, women in business, or like champion women, and I'm such a huge woman advocate and all of that. But I also, the way that I was raised, you sort of don't have any time for excuses, or if you're this way, or you're a woman, or you're this, or you're that. It's like, no, you got to just get in there and have the grit and the wherewithal to be successful in any field. And being a business owner or an entrepreneur is no different.
Get it. Yeah, no matter what.
You just have to go get it. It doesn't matter, whatever obstacle, because everyone has obstacles, But I think, right now, personally, in the here and the now, the biggest challenge is, I have small children, and I am, really, the way that I want to raise my children is to be there as much as possible. And, so I think, and of course, I would say that the moms typically take on, more of the child care. So it's like balancing building a business, entrepreneurship, caring about, all of my other clients and their lives and everything, and then wanting to really, nurture my life. I think that balance and that challenge is difficult as a woman business owner.
Well, you make it look so easy.
Oh yeah, you should see my house and everything that needs to get done. And my crazy kids probably walking around with, hair all over the place, painted,
well, like I
markers.
Said, I guess that's everybody, but like I said, you just make it look so easy.
Thank you.
Well, how about this? Okay, since that's a challenge, what's one of the most positive things of being a woman in business? Just, I guess, if you could share something.
Yeah, I mean, the most positive thing is just really getting to see people shine and the smiles on their faces, and when they come back and they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. We wouldn't be here if this didn't happen, or we didn't meet you, and so I just love connecting people and watching them shine.
That's awesome.
That's just that's always just the most positive thing.
And you can share so many of those stories, because you have so many successful people who literally came through your doors and achieved their dreams. So awesome. So many great people. So how about this? Where do you see Tower Talent in the next 5 years?
Day, go work.